Hey, hi, what's up? This is a very hard video for me to film. I need to do a channel update, and I guess some of you will think that this is going to be incredibly exciting, but for me, it's very exciting, but it's also extremely daunting. I have tried really hard to make my life work in many different places and doing different things. Leisner, in South Africa, I was in the art industry and the personal trainer industry, health and fitness, and I was writing my books there. And then I just realized, it's such a tiny town, I felt bigger than that. Then I met someone and I moved to Spain to be with them. I got a job on the yachts and then discovered through time that the yachts were not for me. I don't like being other people's slaves. But also the guy I moved there for ended up cheating on me with mass amounts of very beautiful Spanish women, so that really hurt me. And I came back to South Africa and then I moved to Cape Town to be with another guy, which I have now learnt my lesson not to do. I don't have a bad word to say about the last guy I was with. He's an amazing person. He's lovely. If you saw my last video, Bookish Sunday, it was great. But we're just not working. I'm going through a lot of my own personal stuff at the moment. I'm not going to explain everything, but one thing I'm sure you can't miss because of my face is that I've actually got a major hormone imbalance right now. I forgot to take my pill a couple of times, and it has completely mucked with my system and my head, and I'm just not in a good headspace. Some of the symptoms of hormone imbalance is fatigue, which I have a lot of. Our first weekend back together, I was too exhausted to go out to a birthday party with him. I stayed in on a Saturday night and just slept. Night sweats, I wake up drenched. Depression, I'm not happy right now. I'm really not, and I'll explain more into that just now. Then there's, what else is there? I write these things down. What did I say? Yeah, obviously irritability and mood swings, and of course acne. And I have never had such bad skin in my life, and it's just getting worse because of stress. Basically, I'm in Cape Town. I tried so hard to make it work, and I know it's me that gives myself this stress to succeed. I am extremely driven. I'm a very driven person, but I couldn't make it work, and I feel like I failed. I've got this incredible job that I absolutely love, but I'm not happy. I'm stuck in 2 hours traffic every day. I'm extremely lonely. I don't know anyone here. I put on this front of trying to be happy and, posting all these amazing pictures and happy quotes, and from the outside world you're probably thinking, well, she's so happy, and when I put my makeup on, oh yeah, maybe I look quite pretty, but this is me. I don't think that I'm very pretty, especially right now, obviously, because it looks like I have bloody a disease on my face. And I don't know how to get rid of it. I've been doing apple cider vinegar and tea tree oil, and it's just been drying it out, and then it just looks like I've got constant peeling from sunburn or something, I don't know. But so right now, I really need my family. I'm in Cape Town, which is a 6-hour drive away from my family. I don't have very many friends here. The ones I do have 4 children and don't have time for me, and I feel like I tried so hard to make it work here, and it's just not happening. And there's an amazing book community here. There's incredible people. I've got the good job. My view of the ocean on my balcony is stunning, but I, at the end of the day, am not happy. And my whole life, I have given everything up for other people. I moved to Spain, left my life for a guy, came back when it ended, moved to Cape Town for a guy, and now I think it's just time that I need to do something for myself and get over this unhappiness that I am deeply feeling. It's really hard not to cry in this video because it literally feels like I failed because I'm not happy. So I've got this plan and it's very scary, but I'm going to try. So what I'm going to do is resign today, and that's really hard for me because I do love my job. But a job is no reason to stay somewhere if you are so deeply unhappy. So I am resigning today, and it's going to be really hard. And then I have this flat until the end of November, but I'm not going to stick around. As soon as I resign, I am booking a flight to Bali. God knows how long I'll actually make it last for, because I'm not the richest person in the world. Unfortunately, I pretty much have nothing, especially after I got robbed. But basically, the one thing I've always spoken about, that I've always wanted to do, is go to Bali and write this book. And Bali is for a number of reasons, and people keep asking, and to be honest, I don't think anyone will really understand. Basically, Bali is where I lost everything. And I think I need to go back there and face that headspace that I was in when I was there. But it's also not just that. Bali is a place where I did some of my absolute best writing in the world. And I was so proud of myself, and I just felt very at peace with Bali. I only lost everything when I got back from Bali, so when I was actually in Bali, I was extremely happy. So I just feel that is where I need to go. I want to do something for me for once, no one else. I'm not going there to be with another guy. I'm never going to do that ever again, but that's what I need to do now. So I hopefully in like mid-October, that's where I'm going to be. I've had a very big conversation with my family, and I'm very extremely blessed and lucky that they support my decision. They know how hard I've worked throughout my entire life. I started working from a very young age. I've tried to do so much, and I just feel like this is the path. It's something I've been speaking about for years, to be honest, and I'm finally at a stage where I have nothing left to lose, so why not try? So this is the plan. Today, resigning from my job, and then booking a flight to Bali as soon as possible, getting every scrap of savings I've got, which isn't much, and I'm gonna go find a little bungalow or villa in Bali, take a little cheapy secondhand laptop, and I'm going to go and write a book. My first 2 books, I admit, were not good. I wrote them a very long time ago, and I was busy trying to find my voice as an author, as a writer, and it was also not the genre that I now want to write. In the past, I was writing these silly little women's fiction books, and I think it's a feat in itself that I have written 3 books, but I have now found the genre that I want to write, and I feel because I have read copious amounts of books this year and last year combined, it broadens your mind, and I feel my writing has grown a lot. I don't write very much right now because I do still have writer's block, but I'm ready. I've been outlining this novel for the past month since I had this new idea, and I was going to do it for NaNoWriMo, but now I don't even know if I'm going to be able to take part in NaNoWriMo because God knows where I'm going to be by then, hopefully in Bali. But I don't know. I've really got to think things through very, very carefully. So what I'm going to do is go to Bali in hopefully next month for a 2-week trip with my mother, and we're going to go together and speak to locals, find places that you are able to rent for, say, a month, because I'm not going to put down a 6-month deposit on a place. I think I'd rather do it monthly, because I mean, places that to rent are in abundance. So my dad said that he's going to pay for my mum to come with me, and we're gonna just kind of investigate it, see how much I'm going to need, and he wants to support me, but obviously, you know, they went bankrupt, so I've got to do this by myself, and I don't have much saved, but I've got something, so I need to try, and I'm going to. I want to go and take a year off and write this book. I recently met this author called Ali Land, who wrote Good Me Bad Me. I have spoken about her on my channel before. She said that she did almost the exact same thing as me. Obviously she had way more money, because she was in England and was earning pounds, which is so nice. But she took the time off, a complete leap of faith, and she wrote a book, and now she is a bestseller. In an ideal world, that's what will happen with me. Who knows? I have absolutely no idea where this is going to go. I have a hope, I have a dream, and I'm going to work my absolute arse off towards it. I've never taken a break before. I have never taken time for myself. I have worked my absolute arse off, and that's how I've been able to travel the world in the past. And now the thing is that to me, Bali is not going to be a holiday. Yes, during my breaks, I would love to go down to the beach, get a bit of a tan, surf, swim in the ocean, get that salt water on my skin so it gets better. But Bali, to me, I'm going to literally treat it like a job. I want to completely zone out and focus on a book. Ali Land did the exact same thing. She took this leap of faith. She just took herself away from everyone and she wrote. And she got her first draft out in 4 months. That's amazing. A lot of people take a lot longer than that. I don't know how long it's going to take me. I think I'm quite a fast writer, so you know, if I get it done within 6 months, then who knows what, I could come back, I don't know yet, but maybe I'll stay and, you know, write something else, or do the second draft, make it nicer, better, and eventually within a year my plan is to send it to a lot of agents. I've got my dream agent in mind already, but we'll have to see how that goes. Obviously, I'm not naive. It is hard to get published, but I want to try. I have nothing left to lose now, and this is what I want. This is what I want to work really hard on. So yeah, I have been an absolute wreck for a good, a long time, basically. I'm very lonely, I'm very upset, I'm very unhappy with my life, and I am dealing with some major depression. It's time that I broke away, accepted the fact that I tried to make it work and I didn't. I love my flat, I really tried. I love my job, I really tried. But it's time to move on and finally do something just for me. This is just for me. There's no one else involved. And that is liberating, because it's something I've never done. I've always been this relationship person, and now I am alone and I can make decisions just for myself. Yes, I feel like I repeated myself about 6 times there, but I'm scared and it's daunting, but I feel this is what I need to be doing right now. This is where I'm supposed to be headed. If you have nothing left to lose, you have to ask yourself the question, why not? Bali is something I've spoken about repeatedly for a long time. It's where if you believe in souls and stuff like that, it's where I believe my soul is begging me to go to. It's a place of healing, it's a place of growth, it's a place to succeed for me. I'm not going there to get absolutely twat-faced drunk and surf and become an absolute beach bum. I'm going there to write a best-selling book, and one day I swear I am going to be a best-selling author, and I'm going to go to these book events and sit alongside authors like Ali Land, and I'm going to sign copies of my book to people like you that love reading. I can envision it and I can see it, and that is what I'm going to work towards. So yeah, I've been extremely lost for a very long time, and it's a very hard decision to make. It's not a decision that you can make easily. It's the scariest decision in your life, but I finally made it. So yeah, I don't know what that means for my channel. I don't know what it means for Instagram page, which is pretty much just non-existent right now. These are things that I love, that I've been keeping myself occupied with for a very long time. I mean, when I go to Bali, I'm going to take a couple of books with me, but I'm literally just going to focus on my book. I really want to focus now. It's going to be the hardest job, as amazing as it sounds going to Bali and just like having the best time. It is going to be hard, and I want to do it. But anyway, I'm running out of space on my phone now to film this, so I'm gonna say wrap it up and say bye. I'll film again soon as my plans have been set in motion. Wish me luck, I guess. Today is going to be a tough one, but keep well, everyone, and just always open up to people, because if you don't, you're gonna get into this deep well of sadness like I did. Have a good day. Bye.